AI probably does not trust your business, and probably neither does Google or any other search engines. Today I'm going to list 10 things that most websites are missing when they come to me for help, and these are easy wins that I implement. A lot of tradies, a lot of local businesses get busy with running the business and being the cog, and it's not so much that they're bad at what they do, it's just AI and Google and the search engines are looking for signals of trust. Now, trust is earned a number of ways, and the easiest is to display text on your website that proves experience, or at least shows expertise. All of that is trust signals and authority signals. So when ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or Perplexity quickly skim your site, they're looking for these, they're desperate to read these signals to really understand if this is a trustworthy site that they should serve among the thousands of other sites. Here are the common things that are missing from most service-based local sites that I audit. There's no team page with actual credentials. So if you're in the accounting space, the finance space, the health space, list all of the certifications, the degrees, what universities, any other business bodies, link to, if you can, display the certification on the website, so take a photo of your certificate, right? Maybe hide any kind of private information that you don't want there. But Google will read images, they will see what is legit. While AI and the search engine can't verify your credentials, you can definitely fake it. You don't need to fake it if you're a legitimate business, but basically display your diplomas, display your proof of education, whatever that might be. Another big one, and this is probably the biggest, is the services are listed, but they're not elaborated on. These days, dedicated service pages that talk about exactly what you offer it, who you offer it to, where you offer it, and what kind of problems does that service solve, right? That might be something like accounting services for tradies, accounting services for tradies, payroll services for tradies, for example. Very specific stuff, because accounting for an e-commerce business, accounting for property investing are different things. And it's very important because every accountant will say, I'm an accountant, I provide accounting services, but not every accountant will build a dedicated page about the accounting services that they provide to property investors, to e-commerce, to Shopify owners, to local businesses, to hospitality, and to something like healthcare, for example. The next one I find very common is there's no case studies. There's no real proof of work where you showcase a memorable project. It could be a grand home construction apartment block with 10 stories and 5 underground parkings, or it could be something as simple as just an air conditioning installer where you are sharing your knowledge on air conditioning installations in coastal areas where you are choosing, let's say, Mitsubishi or something with 10-year warranty. You're proving yourself an expert and authority on the topic by sharing your work. 10 generic things that you could fix very quickly is evolve your contact/support page. So real address, real phone, real hours, real map, right? Make it really simple who needs to be contacted, what the returns policy, the back office, the sales, right? Make it clear that there are different divisions in your company, even if it's only just one, but make it easily accessible for the user and the AI robot, which will basically mimic the way a user uses the website. Is there easy contact details in the footer? Is it easy to get to the contact page? Is it easy to contact you through a form or other means? This next one, number 2, is a super detailed about us page. Now, this is one of the most important single pages on the site, aside from the home page, the contact page, and the services page. These days, all of my clients go through a 100 question interview process where I jump on a call and I drill at least 50 questions that are all in various buckets of founder journey, show me your experience. Let's talk about your projects. How did you solve challenges? What were the good sides? What were the bad sides? Certifications, you know, why you love what you do. What do you find more rewarding? How do you vet your trades? Every industry will have those dedicated questions. If you're not sure, ask AI. Now, there are some really cool documents from Google. If you Google radar quality guidelines, throw those PDFs into ChatGPT and say, based on these questions, give me some interview questions for the business owner so I can prove EAT on my website. Another one is the Teams page. Now, if you don't have a big team, the About Us page is where the team members can go. Now, what I do with a lot of my clients is I give them 20 interview questions. They answer those questions in text. That will allow me to create a real detailed About Us page and a dedicated Teams page, especially in the healthcare, the medical, things like podiatry, dental. They want to know, someone booking will want to know what kind of a person is going to be treating me, what their experiences are. Bonus points if you can get some welcoming videos of that practitioner answering those common questions, their founding journey, why they do what they do. Now, obviously the services, what you do. One page that says services is just not enough in any somewhat competitive space these days. So a real easy prompt to use is, I am looking for commercial intent, bottom of funnel, keywords to target so I can build individual pages on my website with minimal to no keyword cannibalization. Now, this is an SEO term that talks about where multiple pages are competing for the same key term, which of course is not good for SEO. Google wants to see, well, we want to show Google and AI a sculpted diamond, which has that one page that just talks about accounting services for tradies, right? And no other pages. The other pages can support that. It might be a blog on 50 tax deductions for tradies. That's a separate key term targeting. So the way I would do it, actually, look at your best competitors, find their sitemap, which a lot of the time is in the footer, or you can look at an XML sitemap, Google it, and see the pages that they've built in the background, or just check their menu or footer. If there's a page there, if it's a service that you offer, go ahead, build that page. The permalink should be accounting, Melbourne, tradies, or something like that, right? Main keywords should be in the title. Another one that's missed a lot is process, methodology, how you work, what clients can expect from working with you. Do you do weekly check-ins? Do you do online only? Do you do in person? Do you guys go swimming in a pool and you go fishing and you do updates on your accounting, or whatever it is, right? What's it like to work with you? So if you're an electrician or steel metal fabrication, submit your things here. What are the steps involved in reaching you? Now, while this is all great for the user, AI sees that as you're really approachable, it's easy to contact you, it's easy to begin working with you, we can begin trusting you a little bit more. Pricing signals. Now, it might be hard for you to list your pricing as an electrician and you don't know if you have to crawl through a roof or something else or underground, but some kind of a range of help. On average, it's this. On average, this might be applicable to some businesses, but not others. But essentially, is there a call-out fee? Really making it clear. Yeah, case studies is another big one. Dedicated page with case studies. It could be, if you're an electrician, talk about the heating, cooling systems that you've installed, the wiring, the switchboards, the CCTV that you may have done. Just talk about your work. Once again, ask AI to give you 20 case study interview questions. When you finish your job, get into the car, press record, talk about the job that you did. Client came to us with this problem. Here were the challenges. That fan that I needed to install didn't have enough clearance space, so I told them to do this. We chose this fan. This was the complexity. The budget blew out a bit because the client was waiting to decide, or they wanted a specific fan. So you're basically talking about things that are easy for you to talk about, just like this. It shows that you are experienced. It shows that they can now hire you definitely on that particular issue. Where this matters is all of this content gets picked up, and all of this content might make you relevant and put you in the running when someone is searching for that electrician to install a ceiling fan, right? that little bit of text on your site or that dedicated page may be picked up and cited by AI when someone is asking for a local electrician in Aspendale that can install a electric vehicle charger, right? Very important. Certifications and affiliations. Your license number, your business registration numbers, any kind of awards you've received, and link to those awards where possible, especially like in the trades industry. We've got the HIA body and stuff like that. A lot of the time they publish a lot of stuff on their sites, so link to those places that mention your awards. Now, the next one is really simple: brand facts. This is controversial, and I believe the best place this sits is in your About Us page. But it's basically a single page where all of the key facts about your business are basically there. I've been testing with creating a dedicated AI info page and saying, hey AI, check this out. I think what that's doing is just duplicating some of the topics that are already covered on other pages. But the moral of the story is make information about you easily crawlable on your website. Now, these are all on-page SEO factors, on-page AI factors. A big factor is backlinks and mentions from other sites, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. So there's a bit of homework for you. There's lots of things you can do. Just chip away. Doesn't matter what website you're on. This will all help, because if you have this and the competitor next door does not, the chances that AI and Google will choose you is much, much higher. Then on top of that, you can Google reviews, age, authority, and other technical factors, but these are major. And implementing these always gets me results very fast. Hope that helps.